Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name CareersCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video as they will be very beneficial for you.
Hello everyone. So in this video friends, we will be discussing important current affairs of the second week of the May month. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end. We will be learning multiple things and we will be revising multiple news that has happened during the second week of the May month. So let's start. The first question is, in May, Dash became the first state in India to make digital health card for children. So what are these digital health cards? These digital health cards were launched so that proper health checkup can be done of the school students, right? Various 130 parameters will be considered while in this checkup, and these were launched for students. This particular digital health card was launched for students. So the question asked here is, Dash became the first state in India to make digital health cards for children. It is your UP, Uttar Pradesh, Jewar Airport. Then remember, Uttar Pradesh Global Investor Summit was held in Lucknow. Alright. Next. And in West Bengal, there is under Hooghly River, underwater metro. Right? Built by Kolkata Metro Rail Corporation. And it is the first underwater metro in India. Next, in which state Union Minister of Defence Rajnath Singh has recently inaugurated India's first of its kind Air Force Heritage Centre. So first of its kind Air Force Heritage Centre. Various old documents, various equipments, various guns, planes, alright, all the artifact related to the heritage will be showcased here. Even a film will be made that will help them to understand more about the history of Indian Air Force. Correct? And this first Indian Air Force Heritage Center, first of its kind in India, was launched where? In Chandigarh. Next question can be asked that this was recently inaugurated by whom? It was inaugurated by Rajnath Singh, our Minister of Defense. Next, remember, recently in which state schools AI machine was launched to assess the quality of food, right? It was in Maharashtra. Maharashtra state schools, right? Next, recently, who inaugurated the National Technology Center? That was in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. National Technology Center was inaugurated by Sarbandana Sonowalji. Next, remember Advantage Healthcare India 2023. Advantage Healthcare India 2023. This was the sixth edition and it was held in New Delhi. Then question can be asked in Kerala, Vande Bharat Express was flagged off by whom? Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Of all the locations, remember, be it virtually or physically present, these Vande Bharat Express trains were flagged off by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Next, G20 tourism. G20 Tourism Expo. Where was this held? In Jaipur. Organized by whom? Ministry of Tourism. Next question is, name the company that recently launched a card holder verification value free feature for tokenized cards in India. See, behind your credit card or your debit card, there is a 3-digit CVV number, right? And it is expected from all the citizens that whenever there is a call, even the bank personnel will not be asking for this CVV number for you in any case. This is your personal number and it has to be used by only you while you are doing any transaction. Correct? So if any individual is asking for this CVV number, then consider it is a false, consider it is a fake thing and don't even give this CVV number to that person. All right, that will be a definitely fraud because this is your personal number, right? So coming back, the question asked here is, name the company that recently launched a CVV free feature for tokenized cards in India. Which was the first company to launch this CVV free feature for the cards in India? Which was it? What is the name of the company? It was launched by Visa, right? Visa, it is, we know this is a card payments company and recently they have launched a CVV free feature, tokenized cards in India, and it is to make online transaction process easier as compared to, because right now you have to fill, but this adds one layer of security, right? Because you have to manually add and confirm that yes, this transaction was done by you, but here this feature has been removed. Correct? It eliminates the need for customers to enter the CVV for every domestic transaction, and you will be able to save it in your mobile itself, and directly you will be able to, the transaction provider will take your CVV. All right. Moving on. Who has recently crowned as the King of the UK at Westminster Abbey in London, UK? So we know Charles III, right? King Charles III was crowned of the King of the UK and sovereign of 14 Commonwealth realms, right? We know the Commonwealth Games are held because this UK, these kings, they ruled over all these nations, and that is the reason we observe Commonwealth Games, and only those countries take part in these games who were ruled by the Britishers. Correct? So King Charles III. Next, name the Indian naval ship that recently was decommissioned by the Indian Navy in Kochi after 36 years of service. So which is this Indian naval ship that was decommissioned? It was INS Magar, right? And it is one of the oldest landing ship tank after 36 years of service, was recently decommissioned in Kochi, Kerala. Correct? Then remember, when was this launched? 1984. This was launched, right, in November month. And it was built by whom? It was built by GRSE, that is your Garden Reach Shipyard and Engineers Limited. This company is where? It is in Kolkata, West Bengal. Next, the ACC appointed Vineet Joshi as the new Chief Secretary of which state? Of Manipur state. Correct? Option 1. ACC appointed Vineet Joshi, the Additional Secretary of the Department of Higher Education, as the new Chief Secretary of Manipur. Next, tell me recently 5T schools transformation. Was a campaign going on in which state, and the third phase of this campaign was recently launched. It is going on in Odisha. Correct? Next is Millets Experience Center. Where was this launched? It was held at Delhi Haat, right? And this is also known as one of the food markets of Delhi. So this Millets Experience Center was launched by whom? So definitely Agriculture Ministry. Next thing you need to remember is Namo Medical Education Research Institute. Namo Medical Education and Research Institute. This was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and where? In Silvassa. Correct. Next, remember recently which country tested the emergency alert system on millions of phones, like if there is any natural calamity, if there is any earthquake, if there is a flood, or in any situation, if they want to provide emergency message to a large number of people. So for that, an emergency alert system was tested by which country? It was tested by United Kingdom, and it is basically for emergency alerts. Like a message will be shown on the mobile phones of all the citizens in a certain area. Then Operation Kaveri. What was this Operation Kaveri? It was basically to evacuate all the stranded citizens from Sudan. And Operation Ganga, to evacuate all the students or Indians from Ukraine. Next, in which state the Bhatinda Fort is located? Bhatinda Fort is located where? It is located in the state of Punjab, right? And it is believed to be the oldest surviving fort in the country. It is dated back to over 1600 years. Correct? Next. Which of the following government departments companies has recently signed a tripartite MOU with Confederation of All India Traders for Logistic Services? First of all, you should know that in India right now, there is a huge infrastructure development going on. Many highways, many roadways, even metro connectivity is being improved. And with the help of many highways that are being built, we are seeing that in India, the construction is going on. And with this, the logistics will improve, because we will be able to connect two locations easily with the help of highways, and that will reduce the logistics cost, right? And how we have, or if you want to know like how we achieved this feat in such a small time, not just in a small time, when COVID-19 lockdown was going on, then remember under Manrega many jobs has to be provided, and India took the step to develop the infrastructure during that time. And that during the lockdown also, all the construction of these highways, these projects was going on. Correct? Up to a certain level where the need for the safety of the citizens will also taken care of, right? So coming back, which of the following government department companies recently signed this tripartite MOU with Confederation of All India Traders for Logistic Services? It will be India Post and Tripta Technologies Private Limited. Next, which of the following ministries has recently signed an MOU with Japan International Cooperation Agency (JICA) for station area development along Mumbai Ahmedabad high speed rail, that is Project Samrat? So JICA signed a MOU with which of the following for the Project Samrat? The correct option is with Ministry of Railways and Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. They signed this MOU with these two ministries for the Project Samrat, and full form of project is Station Area Development along Mumbai Ahmedabad High Speed Rail. Correct? Next, name the small finance bank that recently partnered with RuPay to offer cashback RuPay credit card. It is your AU Small Finance Bank. Correct? They partnered with RuPay to introduce a business cashback RuPay credit card that is basically for self-employed people or MSMEs. The bank intends to provide multiple benefits to small businesses through this credit card. All right, and they can provide benefits up to like 2% of cashbacks and 48 days of interest free credit and instant loans. Next, which bank has recently become the India's first to relocate Mauritius domiciled fund to Gujarat International Finance Tech City, that is GIFT City in Gujarat. So it is your Kotak Mahindra Bank, right? Mumbai, Maharashtra based Kotak Mahindra Bank, it became the India's first to relocate Mauritius domiciled fund to GIFT City. Now there are branches in GIFT City. And where is GIFT City? It is in Gujarat. Next, Finch, this is your Fitch ratings, right? This is the organization that gives various ratings to organizations about the GDP of various countries about the GDP. So which ratings has recently lowered the India's 2023 to 2024 GDP growth forecast to dash that was earlier projected to be 6.2%. So now they have lowered it to 6%. Earlier that was projected to be 6.2%. Ministry of Finance is projecting that India will be growing by 7%, right? And these ratings, these keeps on changing, and various organizations, there are multiple organizations, and they will keep on changing these as per the time changes, as per the market changes, because we know that recession news is coming up. And do follow up with that. USA is about to hit their debt ceiling. It is expected that on 1st of June they will hit this debt ceiling, and there is a high chance they can default if any law is not passed for the debt ceiling. That is almost $31 trillion loan has been taken by USA. Correct? So this is just an update. Moving on. Grow is a platform where you can buy and sell stocks, equities, mutual funds, etc. Right? Grow acquired the mutual fund business of India Bulls Housing Finance Loans for dash amount. So they have purchased the India Bulls Housing Finance Loans for 175.6 crore rupees. Correct? Next, if the question asked to you is, tell me, world's first robotic check-in assistant was unveiled by where? It was unveiled by Dubai's airline, that is Emirates. Correct? Recently, which bank has partnered with Reserve Bank of India's Innovation Hub? So, which bank partnered with Reserve Bank of India's Innovation Hub? It is your Canara Bank. Correct? Then a digital bank was launched by IndusInd Bank. What is the name of that digital bank? It is your Indi. Right? Next is, which country launched a gold-backed digital currency? A gold-backed digital currency was launched by which country? Zimbabwe. Right? Then tell me, recently fourth startup focused branch of SBI was launched. This branch provides loans to startups that are collateral free, right? One of their branch was opened in Bangalore. Now another branch or multiple other branch has been opened. Fourth branch has been recently opened in Mumbai. And remember, there is a high chance in that in Gurugram also, that is in Haryana, Gurugram, this SBI will be opening their next branch for the providing loans to various startups that will be collateral free and will be at low interest rate. Next, central government prohibited the import of apples where the CIF, that is cost, insurance and freight import prices, is less than or equal to 50 rupees, right, per kilogram. Next, a government panel formed by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas recommended that India should ban the use of diesel powered four-wheeler vehicles by 2027, and this was for cities which have population greater than 10 lakh, right? If in your city your population is more than 10 lakh, and in those cities the diesel powered vehicles should be banned, and that too diesel powered four-wheeler vehicles should be banned. Correct? And where this was under the aim of India to become carbon neutral by the year 2070. Next, which state government has recently launched India's first state robotics framework to promote the robotics ecosystem? In order to promote the robotic ecosystem in India, that more and more courses can come up in this regarding field, more jobs can come in this regarding field. So, India's first robotic framework to promote the robotic ecosystem was launched by which state? Launched by Telangana, right? And we know that Telangana is promoting startup ecosystem hub. They are making this hub so that more and more startups can come into their area. And apart from this, remember they also launched T Hub 2.0, which was an incubation center for more than 200 startups. Next, remember who has been appointed as UK's new Deputy Prime Minister, Oliver Dowden. Then who has been appointed as the new NASCOM chairperson for 23-24, Anand Maheshwari. Next, who has been appointed as the new president of Bangladesh? She will be Mohammad Shabuddin Chuppu. Next, who has been appointed as the new president of Indian Cycling Federation? He will be Pankaj Singh. Next is who has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of City Union Bank. He will be N. Kamakode. Correct. Next, who has taken as the charge of the CEO of Association of Asset Reconstruction Companies. I repeat, who has taken the charge of the CEO of the Association of the Assets Reconstruction Company? He will be Hari Hara Mishra. And next, last one is Chief Operating Officer. Who has been appointed as the Chief Operating Officer of SpiceJet? Arun Kashyap. Right? Next, Dash became the first Indian state to implement the right to walk. Which is it? Right to walk. As the name suggests, that citizens of that particular state should have the right to walk alongside the road, and because of that reason only, that state authorized the various authorities in that local area or in that state that they should develop paths for pedestrians to walk as well as for cycle, right? For people to ride on cycle. So this state is your Punjab. Right to walk was implemented in which state, and it became the first state is Punjab. Next, which bank has recently launched a solar financing scheme to offer financial assistance to MSME manufacturers? I repeat, which bank launched a solar financing scheme to offer financial assistance to MSME manufacturers? It is your Yes Bank. Correct? The main objective of the scheme was launched by the bank to support MSMEs, right? To adopt sustainable energy practices and bring in cost efficiency by reducing the expenses towards power and fuel. Correct? So for MSMEs, right, a solar financing scheme was launched by Yes Bank. Next, name the bank that has recently partnered with National E-Governance Service Limited to launch an electronic e-bank guarantee facility for customers. So which bank is it? It is your Federal Bank. They tied up with NESL, that is your National E-Governance Service Limited, to launch EBGs. Earlier, these bank guarantees were given offline and it used to take 3 to 4 business days in order to get completed. But now with the help of this electronic, that means it becomes digital, it is online, and it will be able to provide these bank guarantees within 1 business day only, right? And apart from this, remember, these all the servers, all the data that has been being maintained and everything, they are maintained on cloud, right? These are the data storehouses and they maintain the data and they maintain all the servers and all the websites that are running on it, right? Next, when was the United Nations International Day of Agrarian 2023 observed across the globe with the theme Socio-Economic Development and Sustainability of the Agrarian Ecosystem? So when was it observed? On 10th of May, correct? and it is basically to create awareness about the major role of the argan tree, right? This is the native species of Morocco. Next, which state government has recently approved the Chief Minister's Skill Upgradation and Global Employment Scheme to help youths of the state to pursue careers in the foreign nations? Which is it? It is your Uttarakhand. So remember, which state government recently approved the Chief Minister's Skill Upgradation and Global Employment Scheme to help youths of the state to pursue careers in the foreign nation? It is your Uttarakhand, and they are encouraging the youth so that they should go to different countries to pursue their future or to follow their dream and do the study in the respected field, right? Next, Union Minister of Culture G. Kishan Reddy announced that Shanti Niketan in West Bengal has been recommended for inscription to the World Heritage List by the International Council on Monuments and Sites. Correct? So, option A. Moving on, name the Union Minister who has recently launched Poshan Bhi Padhai Bhi to strengthen early childhood care and education. I repeat, name the Union Minister who recently launched Poshan Bhi Padhai Bhi to strengthen early childhood care and education. So, who is the minister? He will be Smriti Zubin Irani, right? And she is the Union Minister for Women, Child and Development. Next, the Ministry of Finance reduced the e-invoicing threshold for all the business to business transactions to 5 crore. That was 10 crore earlier with effect from 1st of August, right? And it is expected that this will go down to 2 crore also soon. So the correct option is option 1. Next, name the company that has recently become the first firm to receive the NBFC license in the agri-tech space. Non-banking financial company, right? Will be an online platform that will be managing money, and this has been launched in the agri-tech space. That means agriculture and technology, similar to fintech when finance and tech comes together. EdTech is your when education and technology comes together, right? So in the agriculture tech space or in agriculture technology sector, the first firm to receive the NBFC license is your Dash. It is your Aura Finance Private Limited, right? This will enable the company to meet the financial needs of those agriculture sectors like farmers, retailers, traders, brands and other food processing units also, or companies for them. Next, ISRO successfully conducted the first integrated test on an intermediate configuration of 2000 kilonewton thrust semi-cryogenic engine at the ISRO propulsion complex that is located at test location. It is in Mahendragiri, Tamil Nadu, right? ISRO successfully conducted the first integrated test on an intermediate configuration of 2000 kilonewton thrust semi-cryogenic engine at the newly commissioned semi-cryogenic integrated engine and stage test facility at ISRO Propulsion Complex in Mahendragiri, Tamil Nadu. Next is your name the Chief Minister who recently launched Ayushman Asocham scheme under Mukhyamantri Jan Arogya Yojana, right? He will be Himanta Biswa Sarma ji. He is the Chief Minister of which state? He is the Chief Minister of Assam, right? Next, and remember this scheme Mukhyamantri, this scheme, one more scheme apart from this is the Chief Minister who launched this Ayushman Asocham scheme under Mukhyamantri Jan Arogya Yojana, right? This Ayushman Asocham scheme, this is an initiative of the Department of Medical Education and Research, right? Do remember this also. And this scheme covers almost 1500 healthcare procedures in one or more than 30 hospitals that are paneled under this scheme, and this will be benefiting the local residents of that state. Next, the Indian Army decided that brigadiers and above rank officers will have a common uniform from 1st of August irrespective of their parent cadre and appointment, right? So Indian Army decided that from 1st of August Irrespective of the parent and cadre and appointment, all the brigadiers and above rank officers will have the common uniform. Next, RBI has recently increased their gold reserves by 4.5% to almost 794.64 metric tons in the fiscal year 23. Remember, the price of gold is at all time high, right? It is trading for almost 63,000, right? Yesterday I checked, it was almost 62,000 for 1 tola, that we say, right? And it is 10 grams. So correct option here becomes option 3. Next, Dash became the first Indian state to launch institutional ranking framework recently to assess the quality of higher education institutions. So it is your Kerala state that became the first Indian state to launch institutional ranking framework, right? Next, the World Bank approved a loan of $82 million for zoonotic disease prevention in India and for animal health system support for One Health program. Remember, what are zoonotic disease? These are the diseases that are transferred from animals to humans, right? And it was expected, or it is being debated, that COVID-19 can also be one such zoonotic disease, as it can be transferred from, it was transferred from bats to humans. All right, it is a theory as of now, right? So coming back, for the prevention of zoonotic disease in India, World Bank approved a $82 million loan. Option 2. Next, which bank has recently unveiled the Privy League, an exclusive premium banking program, and offered India's first LED debit card? It is your Kotak Mahindra Bank, right? They have offered India's first LED debit card, right? Next, in May, Dash launched a significant financing program, that is Innovative Finance Facility for Climate in Asia and the Pacific. I repeat, Dash launched a significant financing program, that is Innovative Finance Facility for Climate in Asia and the Pacific, that is IFCAP. It was launched by Asian Development Bank, correct? And this is basically was launched to, as just remember, as Asia and the Pacific is vulnerable to various climate changes, most of the storms occur or cyclones occur in this area. High heat wave is there, high temperatures are there, high waves are there, flood, sea level rises. All these are the climate changes that are very vulnerable in Asia and Pacific, or these Asia and Pacific region is very vulnerable to these changes. So for them only, remember this, Innovative Finance Facility for Climate Change in Asia Pacific was launched by ADB. Name the badminton legends who have recently been elected as the BWF Hall of Fame for 2023 by the Badminton World Federation. He is Lin Dan and Lee Chong Wei. Lin Dan, remember, he is from China, and Lee Chong Wei, he is from Malaysia. Next, in May, WHO was ending a 10-month-long global health emergency for Dash, a viral disease. So recently, WHO ended 10-month-long global health emergency for Mpox, right? Next, according to the report released by Norwegian Refugee Council, the NRC, and Internal Displacement Monitoring Center, the number of internal displaced people around the globe has reached dash. They have reached 71.1 million. Right? See, what is happening is now, especially in India, you are seeing that a major segment or a large portion of the younger generation who are after college, after graduation, they are opting for higher studies in foreign countries also, right? Not just in India, you will be seeing in different parts of the world also, people are going from one country to other country, especially for higher education, right? Then there was a data also released recently that if we compare China and India, then the maximum number of students that went to USA was higher in India as compared to that of China. Almost more than 50,000 was in India and almost 24,000 was in China, right? So we are seeing that a large number of migration is happening, and even the facilities, the all the we see that upcoming technology, better education, better health infrastructure, better colleges, better job opportunities, better residential, all these facilities, even now more or the facilities like if there is a food court, if there is a playground there, if there is a cinema hall there, right? Various gyms are there or not, for playing, for sports infrastructure is there or not. So all these things are being taken care of, and for that we are seeing that people want to shift to a better place, and for that they have to shift from their native to the cities. So for that we are seeing large number of displacement, and this has topped this year by to 71.1 million. Next, which of the following organization has recently collaborated with AIMS Delhi to ensure patient safety and quality control? It is your WHO and Duke and US. They recently collaborated with AIMS Delhi to ensure patient safety and quality control. And for WHO, it is your Southeast Asian Regional Office, right? This is also written as WHO SEARO. Next, RBI announced that the banks are set to commence a 100 days 100 pays campaign to trace and settle the top 100 unclaimed deposits of every bank in every district within 100 days. The banks will commence the campaign for this on 1st of June. Right? This 100 days 100 pays campaign will trace and settle the top 100 unclaimed deposits of every bank in every district within 100 days, right? Next, name the personality who recently received the first Astronomical Society of India Govind Swarup Lifetime Achievement Award 2022. He is Jayant Vishnu Narlekar, right? An eminent astrophysicist and past president of Astronomical Society of India, was awarded with the first ever edition or the inaugural edition of the first ASI Govind Swarup Lifetime Achievement Award, right? For his contribution in the field of astronomy and astrophysics. Next, who was recently appointed as the Chief Executive Officer of Twitter? Earlier he was Elon Musk, but now Linda Yaccarino. She became the new Chief Executive Officer of Twitter and of X Corp, right? This is the company which incorporates all the other companies of Elon Musk, right? Next, when was the second International Day of Plant Health that was observed across the globe by UN? So it was on 12th of May that we observed the second edition of International Day of Plant Health across the globe. It was observed by UN, and the theme here you can remember is plant health for environmental protection. Next, in which city India's first undersea twin tunnels is located? I repeat, in which city India's first undersea twin tunnel is located? It is your Mumbai, Maharashtra. More than 2 years after 35 men and a giant Chinese tunnel boring machine began cutting through the complex geological strata, India's first undersea twin tunnels in South Mumbai, Maharashtra are close to the completion. Next, which of the following companies of Adani Group were removed from the list of the companies taking action published by the Science Based Target Initiative in May 2023? It is your all these three companies: Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone Limited, Adani Green Energy, Adani Transmission. So correct option is option 5. Next, the Ministry of Defence approved fourth PIL, that is positive indigenization, of 928 strategically important line replacement units to promote Atmanirbhar Bharat in defense sector, and almost 17,000 crore rupees has been approved for the same. So it is the fourth. I correct, the amount here is 715 crore rupees, right? The import substitution value of the list is 715 crore rupees, and there are 928 strategically important LRUs. Next, the members of Dash organization unanimously adopted India's proposal to support the development and adoption of India's digital public infrastructure. It is your SCO. Shanghai Cooperation Organization unanimously has adopted India's proposal to support the development and adoption of India's digital public infrastructure, right? Like Aadhaar card, UPI, and DigiLocker. Next, WHO launched first ever comprehensive framework accelerating anemia reduction, a comprehensive framework for action to reduce the anemia in women of reproductive age by dash years by 2025 year, right? Next is IRDAI constituted a 5-member expert committee under the chairmanship of whom? So this 5-member expert committee was constituted by IRDAI under the chairmanship of Pratima Murthy. Right, this committee was created why to make a complete examination of the various aspects such as types of conditions and other types of treatments from an insurance perspective to deal with the products that are designed with mental illness, right? In order to develop various insurance products in the mental illness sector or into the mental and other related aspect of it, this 5-member committee was set up and it was chaired by Pratima Murthy. Next, who was recently appointed as the new director of the CBI? So remember, Praveen Sood has been appointed as the new director of CBI, right? And remember, he is a 1985 batch IAPS officer from Maharashtra cadre. Next, Indian Navy recently test fired the BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles from Indian naval ship. It is your INS Mormugao. I repeat, Indian Navy recently test fired BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from Indian naval ship Mormugao. Next, so friends, these are your important current affairs for second week of May. I hope the session was interesting and you have learned multiple things from this video, and I am expecting that you must have made the notes out of it also, right? So if you find the session to be interesting, all you have to do is now like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want me to continue with such sessions, and I want to see maximum likes and comments, as this will motivate me to make better content for you, right? So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.